live with amazing grace, and I am here to bring you this short download. It's going to be a quick video. Just take the energy as it resonates for you. I hope you woke up in love, peace, and positive energy. Hello, everybody. So let's get into it. This is about the energy of us going through these different retrogrades, okay? This particular one is going to bring up some past energy, some lessons that you may have already learned. For some of y'all, these are lessons that you may have thought you learned, okay? But sometimes they'll come back around. It'll come back up again to see how you're going to respond to it, okay? So don't let it trigger you. Don't let it upset you. Don't cuss nobody out. Don't get in that energy. Actually show the universe, show your bloodline what you've learned from this particular lesson, okay? Because I teach y'all this. Sometimes some things may replay out. It might replay, might do a rewind, it might come back around. So you got to be prepared for it, especially during these times of retrograde, okay? Things you may have had to address, like your shadow work, things from your shadow, because we all have a shadow. So remember your shadow work. Your shadow work is very important. And if you are actually doing the shadow work, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Things of the past, things that you had to move on from, things that you had to let go of, forgiveness, things within yourself, like you being hard on yourself about things that you may need to change about yourself, that you had a hard time changing about yourself, and it could have embarrassed you, or people may have poked at you about it, bullying, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that energy may come up, and it is for you to don't be of the energy. Identify it, reflect on it, but don't be the energy. Don't be of the energy. You've already experienced that. That was an experience you've already had. However you responded to it, don't respond the same way. It should be a different response every time it comes up, but it should be more of a positive energy and more of a high vibration to show growth and to show perseverance, how far you've grown and how far you have come from that energy. So y'all, especially the ones that's doing the work and that's on the journey, you want to use these different retrogrades to improve who you've become. You know what I'm saying? Not where you've been. Okay, we know where you've been. We know all that. We know where they want to keep you, but you can't stay stuck in that old energy. You have to move on. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time where you're able to see it, feel it, hear it, touch it, but don't let it become of you. Identify that initial energy for what it is and what was your experience with that. Like, oh, I've experienced that before. I'm responding differently because it doesn't feel like how it used to, because I understand it. I've been able to identify it in myself, and I've been able to identify it in others, okay? And a lot of the times when it comes up, it don't be y'all's. It don't be for y'all sometimes. Sometimes it be to see what you gonna do with the energy. Are you going to be the student in the energy, or are you going to be the teacher in the energy, or are you going to be able to identify both energies? Okay. If you're on the same page as me, you're on the same vibration as me. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying, as an ascended master, healer, and teacher, you want to be able to identify being the student and being a teacher as well. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Venus retrograde, okay? So Venus retrograde is going to bring up some emotions from friendships that you've walked away from relationships that you've walked away from just energy that you've done away with is going to come up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to bring a lot of emotion. It's going to bring that remember the time energy. So just be prepared for that as well. Some people deserve a second chance and some people don't, okay? Be forgiving first and foremost. Don't allow what has happened to be don't go through another experience with that energy, okay? You've already experienced it, whether it was a betrayal, whether it was energy. They wanted to trigger you. You've already experienced, you already seen that. You already seen that that person does these things to you, or they've done these things to you. You've already identified it. So there's no need to stoop to their level or go low, or be on that same frequency that you used to be on with them. No. And it's not about proving anything to them. It's about proving it to yourself. What have you learned? What have you done for yourself to show the universe and show your bloodline that you have grown, that you are ready for this new cycle, that you are ready for the next phase in your life? Okay, these journeys are very important. That's why a lot of y'all have been like, and it's not a journey that you just hop on your own kindness. These are journeys that y'all are meant to be on. They're meant to change you. They're meant to bring growth, okay? So it's not like energy, oh, okay, because I just want to be on the spiritual journey. Nah, this shit get real. It got real and it be getting real. And some of y'all be like, oh my God, what did I? It's not because you chose this journey. The journey chose you, okay? Anyway, it start getting real in the field. It really do with these journeys. They're not no joke. It's not no unicorns and butterflies. These be like real experiences and real issues that we have to work through, that we have to show perseverance and be an example for the next generation, or for the next person that's on a journey. Be able to teach them through your experiences, okay? And that is why we have to get in that teacher energy. So we'll be a student at one point, but then we come from being a student and becoming a teacher. And it's like, just allow these things to continue to push you forward. Don't allow it to get you stuck in this energy of like, oh, this again, this is happening again, this person back around again. No, you know what to do with that energy now. You've been through enough of these cycles. You've been through enough of these different experiences to know exactly what to do with that energy. So it's not like you don't know what to do, because you do. Anyway, you're very strong. You're very powerful. You're emotionally intelligent. You have grown. And that's what I just heard. A lot of y'all have had to come out of that energy of being like childish or childlike. And it's okay to identify with that energy too, because you don't want to be so far gone, so detached from your inner child to where you're not learning different things when it comes to the inner child. Now, you want to be able to hone in that energy as well. You want to be able to be energy jumping within yourself. So you just being emotionally intelligent all around the board, okay? Because you'll get those people that's still stuck in their trauma. And you're not one of those people, because you have experienced so many different things and you knew what to do. You had the knowledge, you had the wisdom, you had the intuition. You trusted your intuition to know exactly what to do with that energy. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like you out here all willy-nilly and you ain't know what to do. Because like I said, you get those people that want to project energy because of your growth, or they want to try to trigger your energy because they know you've grown. They know you have to identify with this new vibration. They know you have to see things from a higher perspective. They know. But if they know so much, why haven't they tried to tap into this energy on their own? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Tap into this energy on their own and do their own initial work within themselves if they know just so much. Yeah. So that is the time. It's just a time of reflection, showing and proving that who you've become, not who you're like going back to the past. And it may feel like you're going back to the past, and you're not. Things are getting disrupted so that you can continue to move forward. That energy didn't feel good. Them different experiences did not feel good. So it's going to push you to go towards a different path, or to, the road less traveled, or whatever. You initially doing something new. Make everything new. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be the same. You don't got to be in the same cycles, because you have identified these cycles. You have learned the lesson. You have eventually experienced what you needed to experience with a person, place, or thing. Okay, the energy of Pat. We're gonna continue to come back to the energy of Pat, because that's what these journeys have been about: people, places, and things. You being able to identify your old self and old patterns that you used to be caught up in, and you identifying your new self and new things that are coming abrupt. You being able to identify that energy. Okay, like, for some of y'all know how these retrogrades go. A lot of things, communication gonna be off. It ain't gonna make sense sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But trust your intuition. I was going to say trust your identity. Trust your identity. Just trust your intuition and continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So you will still be like on the correct path that you're supposed to be on. But like I said, your spirit team, they're not going to allow you to stray away too far. They're not going to allow all that. You came too far. And if they see that you came too far, they're going to help you continue to move forward. But don't get lazy on them, because they'll throw a monkey wrench in your shit real quick. So don't get lazy on them. Continue to do the work of perseverance and being able to just move forward. I'm telling you, them tower moments get real. They'll show you something like, oh, you get back on your path. Okay, so don't get lazy on them. Do the initial work that you're supposed to be doing. Like, y'all have made it too far. Continue to persevere. Continue to show out when it comes to your bloodline and who you are and where you came from. Continue to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing. All right. Anyway, do not, I repeat, do not start any new projects right now during this retrograde. Don't start nothing, no new relationships, and don't start no old ones. Don't go back to no old relationships. If the relationship is over, let it be over. Don't go back to it. Okay. Like I said, not right now. Don't start no new relationships. All right. Don't do all that. Wow. Do I got a moderator in here? So I don't want to keep getting interrupted by the gang stalkers. Do I have a moderator in here? Shamika, can you moderate for me, please? Or do I need to get somebody else? So we won't deal with too many distractions. Don't allow people to, thank you, honey. Do not allow the negative energy to distract you, okay? Respond differently to the negative energy. You see it, they see you, and you see the energy. You see these entities. You can identify it. You've already seen it, so it won't be a shock to you, and it won't be a surprise. Make sure you are getting grounded, okay? Doing your breathing techniques. You breathe in and breathe out. You breathe in through your nose, hold it, and let it seep through your mouth, okay? If you need to breathe, do your breathing, okay? Do your breathing. I'm gonna see if you gonna moderate, or you gonna let them. I'm gonna just see if you gonna moderate for me. Thank you. They shouldn't be. Once you see them, get them out. If they not on what we on, get them out. They shouldn't be in my chat for too long, okay? Thank you, Jelly. But like I was saying, do not get caught up in these old cycles with these old relationships, and don't start nothing new. We retrograding right now, so we're clearing out. We still clearing out energy, or we're seeing it play. We're seeing some things play out. I recommend you not to be trying to get no new relationships. If the one you in not working out, I recommend that you walk away from that one. Okay, I'm just saying. What I'm hearing from your spirit team is, don't get caught up in this retrograde. That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing them say, don't get caught up in this retrograde. All right. New beginnings. um this new beginning, this new energy, you have got to have been let go of all the past energy. You have had to like really went through your experiences to be able to experience this new beginning, to experience this new energy. So it's like you don't want to go back to that old energy of lack or of lack of love, just lack. That's what I heard, just lack. You don't want to go back to that old energy. You want to be abundant. You want to be fruitful. You want to attract the things of the new things. That's what you had to make room for it. You made several different sacrifices. So you already done a lot of this work, collective. Is what I'm getting. You've already done a lot of this work, which is good for you. Allow the old energy to inspire you into new energy. Allow it to mold you for a new energy. Okay, we've been talking about new beginnings for a while. I know, because every time you change, every time you ascend, every time you end a cycle and start anew, that's a new beginning. Always get new. You always get a chance to start a new beginning. But if the Most High wants you to acknowledge your energy, to fix it, to heal it, to do away with it or whatever, do that, okay? Don't make it a big deal. Don't complain. Show gratitude, because every day you wake up in a new energy. We new. We get renewals every day. Every day you wake up, you get a fresh start. You get a new day to renew something, to start over, to get that new beginning, okay? So I don't want y'all to look at it from this lower perspective. I want y'all to look at it from a higher perspective, because if you're looking at it from a higher perspective, you gonna go with the flow, okay? Because remember, every day is the present. You got to be in the present moment, because every moment is like a gift, and you got to be showing. You got to be in that energy of gratitude off the rip, because you will stagnate yourself not being grateful. You got to be grateful for what you have already in your life, and then you can be able to, bring in something. Well, maybe you've been asking for, you've been trying to manifest, or you've been setting some goals. You can attract that energy into your energy. Like we just went through, between the first and right now today, it was a portal that was, and it's still the lingering of this energy of this portal is still like open. It's still open. It's still open for y'all to manifest and try to attract that energy in. Just go for it, okay? I heard this, I just heard really loud, restoration. Something is being restored. Something is being brought into a balance here. And I feel like y'all deserve this balance, okay? Because a lot of things that have not been balanced for you guys. It hasn't been fair. Things have not been fair for you. I know that. And they just have wanted you to be able to see the injustice, and I feel like y'all have already saw the injustice. Y'all have seen it on so many different occasions. Y'all have seen other people go through the injustice, and you have been one to have gone through the injustices as well. And I feel like they have seen, they've watched you grow, they've watched you ascend through these injustices, like the things that were supposed to stop you and cause you, to not be able to move on or to move forward. Everybody have seen you go through these different things, and you have grown. So it's necessary for you to celebrate you, okay? Thank you for the energy that you continue to persevere through, because everybody not persevering like how you are. It's some people that's getting left behind, and you're going to be able to see it because the new energy is in. We have already been coming into the new energy. People will try to pull you back into that old energy. This is what I'm saying. And that is the energy of you elevating, or you being on a different frequency, or you being in a different timeline. You're able to really see that people are still stuck in them old paradigms, and they stuck in that old narrative, which you haven't, like, you're not there with them. Okay. So show perseverance, show gratitude, show love, move from the highest vibration, truth, honesty, and perseverance, okay? Continue to do that, all right? Continue to be positive. Don't allow people to project at you, or, that energy of projection. That's their energy. That's what they feel about themselves. Hold on. That's what they feel about themselves. You gotta let them keep feeling that energy about them. They want to feel that. That's the energy they feel about themselves. You can't help them with that. They want you to be feeling like how they feel, but you don't. You don't feel like how they feel. So they're gonna be in that energy where they're like, oh, we're gonna try to make her, we're gonna try to make him, or they're jealous. They're jealous and envious because you have grown where they may have tried to stop your growth. You continue to move forward. Okay? Be that person. Be the energy that you want to attract. Be the energy that you want to see coming into your life in your new energy, in your new beginnings. Don't allow them to have you backtracking on some BS. Things you've already grown from, things you've already experienced, things you've already seen. You know what I'm saying? Show and prove yourself. It ain't gotta be about showing these people because they've already seen what you can do. You get what I'm saying? They've already seen what you can do. They already have seen how amazing you are. They've already seen how beautiful and abundant and fruitful your energy is. So there is no need to prove anything to these people because they're watching. They're watching. They're upset, and they've been mad though, right? When you even got to figuring out who you were, when you got to even identifying who you were and who you are becoming, when you got to identify that energy, they was mad then. They mad for what they've done to you. They mad for what you've done to you. You changed and they ain't been able to stop it. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I just came to drop that information for y'all. We are retrograding. All right. We are retrograding and we are upgrading as well at the same time. So identify that old karmic energy and do away with it. Don't let it become of you. Confirmation. Don't let it become of you. You don't become of it. You can identify it and do away with it. That don't got no room. You don't have any room for karmic energy. Okay? We bringing in new energy, new relationships, new love, new possibilities, new opportunities. Anything that was taken from you, anything that you didn't get to do or you didn't get to experience, that's because you wasn't supposed to, okay? All right, y'all. Be smooth, get grounded, cleanse your energy, do exactly what it is that you need to do. I do have personal sessions open. They are back to regular price, okay? My sessions are back to regular price for those who are interested. Book online. Well, not book online. Well, my business number is online, okay? For some of y'all that got a business online, keep doing what you're doing. It's not time to start something new, okay? It's not time to start something new. That means a new anything. It's not time to start something new because we are in a retrograde, okay? We got to let that energy flow out first, all right? All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all soon.